Hey, how's it going? So in this video exactly, I'll be showing you exactly how you can make $10,000 per month, even more, even if you have a kind of small audience. So under that 5K followers, either that's on YouTube, either that's on Instagram, whatever that is. If you have a small audience, like pretty much under 5,000 followers, how you can actually make the most of it and be able to make a lot of money, right? $10,000 per month plus with it, right? And I'm making this video simply because there's a lot of people that think that millions of followers is actually needed to make kind of good revenue from their account specifically. But this way of thinking and thinking that you need actually millions of followers to be able to make good money brings in a lot of problems. Why that is? Well, you get constantly stuck in thinking the only way to actually make revenue and be able to make money and be able to live off this is that you need millions of followers. And obviously, getting millions of followers is pretty hard, right? So, and it's completely normal that you think that you need these millions of followers to make really good money, but this completely just isn't true. And I'll show you exactly how and why that is, right? And in this video, I will show you how. Let's break down why most of you think this way. Because you think this is the actual only way to be actually able to make revenue. So you think brand deals are like one of the good ways to make revenue, affiliate links as well, merch, right? You see these people do merch shops and make a lot of money, or AdSense, like just being paid by the platforms you post your content on, right? And don't get me wrong, these methods can actually make a lot of revenue and money for you, right? But only for very popular creators and people who have kind of millions of followers or hundreds of thousands, right? And you most likely watching this video aren't, right? So now you may be wondering, then what should I do as a small content creator, as someone who's, doesn't have millions of followers, who still wants to be able to make kind of good money as well? Well, the first criteria for what I'm about to kind of show you, and this is actually super important, that if you're doing content and you have kind of only 5,000 followers, a bit more, a bit less, that you have this, right? So my question to you is, do you have an expertise, skill, or any knowledge that most people don't know that you actually showcase in your content? Is the content that you're making about and that you have kind of this small audience around something that you are skilled at, something you're good at, something that you can actually teach other people at? This is my number one question. And if the answer to that is no, then what I'm about to show you, and if like that probably won't apply to you, and you probably couldn't make that kind of money simply because this thing and this number one thing I'm showing you is really important, right? So if the answer is yes, then good. This method is exactly how plenty of other small content creators, let's say under 5K or 10,000 followers, are able to make 10K per month, right? So six figures a year and more from their specific small account. And I don't know if you have guessed it by now, but it's actually selling your own online offer. And if you don't know what that is, this is actually where you sell your help in the form of kind of an online program where you provide help to people looking for said help. So essentially, just people out there looking for help, looking for guidance on what exactly you know. That's why, come back to the first question, you have to make it around something that you are skilled at, something that you're knowledgeable on, they're able to help other people at. This is super important, right? And this is where you create an offer where you help people go from point B to point A. Super simple. And why these? Well, with an online program, having your own online offer means you not only keep 100% of the revenue, but you also own your very own business. This is actual business that you're creating, an online education business for that matter, right? So you own an actual business and you keep 100% of what you make, which is pretty ideal, right? It's not affiliate links where you're going a percentage. It's not merch where you're just like doing a little profit. You keep 100% of what you make, 100%, right? So, but you also are building something that is long term and also very scalable, which is also key in this, right? It's long term revenue. You can make this for kind of a long time. It's not just merch where somebody buys merch once, it came over. You can kind of have more long-term revenue in that sense, and it's very scalable. If you have the proper systems put in place within your account, within your content, you can bring this to really high figures, so even more than $10,000 per month easily, right? And also, you sell something where you kind of feel fulfilled and build your personal brand at the same time. So feeling fulfilled simply because you are helping other people on your passion, on what you're skilled at, and other people getting results, which they're going to come back to you and say, hey, I've been able to get this result just because of you, just because of your help. And that is very fulfilling compared to just selling a t-shirt or whatever, which not really is that fulfilling, right? And at the same time, you build up your kind of personal brand and who you are online, that kind of thing, which is also super important if you want to make money, if you want to stay relevant, that kind of thing, right? But here's exactly how you do this, right? You have to be making content about something you are skilled at, like I talked about, because they have to want to learn something from you. But you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be a complete expert exactly what you do in order to be able to do this and be able to help other people and make other money. Right? You don't have to be the top 1% of your niche. As long as you kind of know a bit more than the average person and you're able to kind of help them that way. Right? I'm not saying to fake being the expert and then help people. I'm just saying to, be truthful, be say hey, I'm at this journey, I can help you out, come to where I've been able to do. That's exactly where you can help them. So here are the examples, and here are essentially the most common examples of creating content about something that you can help other people with. Health is a huge one. All these fitness influencers, all these nutrition influencers, that kind of thing, being able to help other people with their health. That's super important. Money making skill, any way you can actually make money or you're making money currently, whether it's online, whether it's physical, whether you have a business, you can teach other people exactly how to do that. This is probably one of the niches that make the most amount of money, right? We call it biz ops, so being able to help other people make money. Creative skill, I know you can't really see it here, but anything that imports like painting, videography, any kind of creative skill, photography, anything like that, where you actually help people with the creative skills because it's their passion, because it's what they like doing, anything like that, you can help other people with that. And a specific expertise, like anything else but these three, it is kind of just turns into specific expertise. Like there's millions of expertise out there. There's millions of things people want to learn. So if you have that specific expertise, usually it's kind of related to your passion if you want to find it that way. Then those are the best examples of being able to help other people online, right? So here's the exact strategy. I'm going to break down exactly how you should go about this and what exactly should look like. If again you're a small creator and you want to do this the correct way, be able to meet 10K a month, it's pretty simple when I just break it down like this. Obviously, there's more that goes into it and the content and what it should look like, but this is actually just a framework, right? So start making free educational videos. YouTube is the best platform. If you're thinking about a specific platform to go down, do exactly YouTube, and it doesn't have to be these crazy edit videos. Just do some basic YouTube videos, either it's like a PowerPoint like I am doing right now, or the other kind of type of videos. YouTube is the best platform just because it's long form, because people get to know you more easily, right? But start doing them on Instagram as well, TikTok as well. So start doing free educational videos on your journey, maybe on what you know, that kind of thing. Then create free resources and give them away. So build relationship and trust. You can give them out specifically like a free guide you created, anything like that. And this is just to build trust, right? You're building trust with your audience because you're providing them value, you're helping them, and they appreciate that, right? And then the last one is making real relationships through email and convos. Because of the free resources, you're starting a conversation with them on any kind of platform. You're getting their emails, so you can start sending them emails. So it's just building that relationship and for them to be able to get to know you more, right? So that's kind of that. And then moving on, once you start getting some traction, even if it's very, very small, then you can kind of start creating your paid online offer. And you want to maximize it to be as high ticket as possible. If you don't know what a high ticket offer is, it's usually like in the thousands of dollars. But if you don't feel comfortable selling that amount, you can also start with 500. You can start with 1,000. But you want to maximize it. You don't want to create something that's $50, right? You want to create something that's higher value, that higher impact, and that's essentially how you're going to get paid. If you sell a $50 product and you have 5K followers, it's going to be very, very hard to be able to get to that 10K a month. But whether if you sell like a $1,000 or $2,000 online offer, it's going to be way easier, right? Because you only need a few people to get in. So usually, I said between 500 if you feel comfortable, or 3,000 if you also feel comfortable. You can provide one-to-one support, so for them to be able to get the most help, coaching modules, video modules in that sense, and if like that, you can also add a community if you like. But that's essentially what it should look like, right? So continuing on, if you want to actually build it and then start offering it to just some select people. So select people that have been the most active, let's say, in your DMs, that you've had conversations with, that you see like every single post you make, that kind of thing. You don't want to just start offering it privately to a select few people, or maybe you can do like a little story, that kind of thing, saying you kind of been working on this, and you just want to, kind of offer it to select people. And the reason we do that is for them to get the best results ever. So then when we do launch to the public, we do launch to everybody, we have those kind of results to showcase for and how the program works and everything like that. Because social proof is super, super important, right? So you want to also, with that, get their feedback. You don't want to build the whole online offer like A to Z. You want to build like halfly or just half of it, and essentially just get the feedback from the members that are currently inside. And that's going to give you the best idea on what the actual whole thing should actually look like, right? So that's what you want to do. And then after that, you want to start offering it to everybody that kind of follows you, right? The whole goal with this is to be able to get the most amount of people in for you to be able to make the most amount of money. So you want to do it through systems. And if you don't know what these systems are, that's completely fine. I kind of go over some of the different kind of systems in my other videos, but it's different systems like sales systems, funnel systems, content system as well, just to be able to package it all up and be able to sell it the most effective way possible, your content not just being some random content, like it's super strategic content to be able to sell to people, that kind of thing. Those are the systems I'm kind of talking about, right? And how will you be able to make 10K a month with this? Well, as you mentioned, as I mentioned, you keep 100% of the revenue and you can charge a higher ticket since you truly help people. So if you price your product at $1,000, right, which is really, really common, a lot of people do that. It's really good price, especially if you're offering like coaching, that kind of thing. That's pretty good. So you only need really 10 sales to be able to take in a month. Only 10 people, especially if you have YouTube, you have a few thousand followers, you get a few thousand views. Like it goes by pretty quickly and you can probably get 10 sales easily, right? It's pretty easy. And doing with this with obviously no brand deals, no merch, no affiliate links, none of that complicated stuff. And it's just going to be like way more difficult to be doing it through that way, right? And way more effort as well. Like you need to get millions of followers, and that takes time, that takes years essentially, right? And with this, even with your smaller audience, that small audience that you have, that you built up, that you started to educate, that kind of thing on YouTube, Instagram, like I've talked about, this is how you'll be able to make 10K with less than 5K followers. And I've seen it before. I'm not just saying this because I want to be able to say this, I want to motivate you. It's just because a lot of people are doing this exactly. They have some very small channels, are able to nurture a specific kind of audience, and then they're able to get money from it, right? And in fact, you're all on this. And this exact method is used by plenty of other people who have, again, are very small and niche audiences and are able to turn that they have, their skill, whatever, into a business and a long-term business on that matter that generates 5 figures plus per month, right? And I know that because I know a lot of people doing that exactly personally myself and that kind of thing. So it happens, right, online. But to recap this video, I want to show you this opportunity mainly for people who want to make money online, that have a specific skill. They're either really in shape, they have a creative skill, they're making money somehow. They want to be able to help other people online. They want to be able to kind of sell their own online offer, have no idea how it works, right? Because this is exactly who we work with, right? Who I've been able to work with my agency, specific people who have skills, audiences online, and are able to get really, really good results for, right? And when I mean good results, I'm saying that we're able to partner up with you and build, launch, and scale your online offer to 10 to 30,000 plus per month, right? Depending on a few factors. But this is exactly what we help and what we can help with. And we do this on a done for you systems and coaching. So you get all the systems you need done for you. We do it in a partnership way, and the coaching as well with it to be able to get you that, have all the systems correctly, the right content strategy, exactly what you need to do step by step to be able to get to there, right? And just like we have for Katie, who hit 40K per month with her specific business coaching, Alex as well, 23K in 20 days, and more, right? So these are just examples, but again, I just wanted to show you quickly how this works. And if you are interested in getting our help, go to the bio, click on the first website, and you can book a call directly there, and we can talk soon. And then for the others, again, you can watch my other videos, and we'll talk soon on that, Ren, as well. All right, see ya.